The worst thing that can happen in any society.
Sadhguru.
I'm not by any standards a pessimistic person, but today, this day, more people commit suicide in this world than all the wars and murders and accidents manage to kill. Of all the terrible things that can happen to us, our children want to commit suicide. This is unacceptable. This is the worst thing that can happen in any society. It's happening everywhere. In India, 9,600 children committed suicide last year, below 18 years of age. Out of this, about 800 children are below 12 years of age. Obviously, we're doing something fundamentally wrong, because a child is a fresh life. A child is a manifestation of exuberance of life. But today, 12-year-old kids, they know the whole cosmos. They've seen it on their phone screen. Things that you do not know, they know. You ask them, they know it. So by the time they're 18, they've seen everything that you need to see with body, mind, emotion. By the time they're 25, they're being laden with information. If this level of information continues, then it'll multiply manifold for the coming generations. You should not be surprised in the next 50 to 100 years, if 50% of the human population choose to commit suicide, because that is what will happen to the mind. Absolutely. I know the nature of mind because I know my mind. I know how it works, what it can handle, what it cannot do, because I know the structure of human mind entirely. Otherwise, I won't be who I am. If this level of information onslaught continues at the same pace or at higher pace, this will definitely lead to wanting to terminate yourself, because there will be nothing to live for. There is no joy and excitement about anything. Those of you who are over 50 years of age, you look back at your own life. When you were 12, 15, was there any room for you to get bored about anything? Simply you were excited about every little thing, isn't it? Today you will see it's almost a common feature. 12, 15-year-old kids are just bored. Talking about love and life will mean nothing. You had one love affair when you were 18 years of age, you're willing to die for it, whether you died for it or not, but at least at that time you thought you'll die for it. Today on Facebook they have 22 love affairs going simultaneously. It just means nothing. This will lead to a certain overload on the mind. This is only because you have not been touched by life. You're just a psychological case. You're full of thoughts and emotions. You have not touched life at all. You think your thoughts and emotions are life? No. Your thoughts and emotions are the drama that you're creating in your mind. It is your cinema. You must be able to end it somewhere. If you do not know how to put the end, then it's going on endless cinema, you're going crazy. Your work is not life, your family is not life, your career is not life, your cinema is not life, your thought is not life, your emotion is not life. Life is happening here. Everything else is accessories to life. Now, the frills of life have become larger than life itself. Life is entirely missed. If you touch life within you, then it's an explosion of energy. When such a thing never happens to you, because you have information about the whole cosmos on your phone screen, you will never be touched by life because too much information, too much thought. Even emotion is drying up. Intellect is like that. If you wake up in the morning, devoid of any life's experience within you, don't think about your child's face, do not think about the flowers in the garden, birds in the sky, nothing beautiful that ever touched you. Just think logically. You have to get out of bed, that's not a small feat. You have to brush your teeth, breakfast, go to work, eat, sleep, again tomorrow morning same thing. Next 50 years you have to do the same process every day. If you look at it 100% logically and intellectually, you will have no reason to live till tomorrow morning. It's only if you're touched by something, suddenly it's worth living. If you're not touched by anything, then it's not worth living. What is so worth living about a human being? Waking up in the morning, trudging through life every day, eating, sleeping, same rubbish. What is the point? There is no point. Unless you're touched by something, some magic of life, if it doesn't touch you, either in the form of love, or in the form of a flower, or in the form of something within you. If something doesn't sparkle within you, definitely there is a question whether I should live or not, isn't it? And we are taking humanity in that direction with this overload of information. Information is not knowing, information is just garbage collection. You look smart in a tea party, but you're not smart with life. If you're really smart with life, you must be joyful and blissful. If everybody makes a little effort, everybody take a little time for this piece of life. Not for your family, not for your career, not for something else. Just for this piece of life. Give it little time, because this is the most important piece of life in your life, isn't it? Even if you're in love with somebody, still this is the most important piece of life. Pay some attention to this. How does it happen? Why have you taken it for granted? Believe me, you're not going to be here forever. I'll bless you with a long life, but you're going to fall dead one day. I want you to know, of all the people who go to bed tonight, over 1 million people will not wake up tomorrow morning. And tomorrow, if you and me wake up tomorrow morning, is it not a fantastic thing?